Hello, friends, and welcome to Take Two for this Monday, the 27th of July, 2020. I'm Jeannie. I'm so glad you decided to come along for the ride today. Well, a few days ago, a good friend of ours invited us to come along and spend the day at the beach. Now, we only live about an hour to an hour and a half from the Florida Panhandle beaches, depending on what part you go to. The one we went to was about an hour and a half drive away. And it was absolutely beautiful spending a whole day just sitting in the sand and watching the waves, etc. It was a lot like this. It kind of looked like this where we were. Now, this is actually from a calendar, but you can get an idea of just the beauty of the waves and the trees and all of that. And it was just enough breeze and just enough beautiful sunshine coming down and all that. I even got a little bit of color. But as I was sitting there and I was watching, there was actually quite a bit of wave activity because the water was a little rough. But it was a magnificent sight to behold, to sit there watching those waves crash against the shore and watching, you know, as the water came kind of up on the sand and kids scurrying and screaming and laughing and giggling as it hit their toes and all that. And it was really just one of those absolutely perfect, lovely beach days. Well, as the waves were hitting the shore, and as the breeze was blowing the trees, and as the sun was peeking down through the gorgeous puffy clouds up there, a thought struck me in such a big way, and that is this. Before I tell you about my thought, I just want to tell you that a lot of us these days are reflecting on how nothing is normal anymore, and how these are rough times for so many of us because of COVID-19, because so many not being able to work and having lost things, and people losing their homes, and of course, more importantly, people losing loved ones or suffering through the illness, etc., etc. And I thought, no, it's not normal as we know it. There's nothing that's normal or typical as we know it right now. But as I was sitting there, going back to that beach, that beautiful, beautiful beach that looked a lot like this, I started thinking about something, and that's this. The more we think about how things aren't normal anymore, and the more we think about how it'll never be back to the way it was again, and some things perhaps not, especially if you've lost loved ones or businesses or your homes. Yes, perhaps not. But the more things are not normal, can I tell you something, boys and girls? The more they're normal. Now, hear what I'm saying. The waves will still crash, the sun will still shine, the clouds will still billow in the sky, the waves will still be there for us to put our feet in, it'll still be there. The more it's not normal, the more we can concentrate on the things that stay the same. You see, God said, I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Now, I don't say that scripture to you flippantly. I don't say, oh yeah, everything is wonderful. No, of course not. This is a crazy time we're living in, boys and girls, where a lot of things aren't normal or typical anymore. But the more I looked at this, the more I thought, yeah, those trees that were there 20 years ago, 40 years ago, 100 years ago, maybe some of them, they're going to be there in 20 years or 40 years or 50 years or 100 years from now. And those waves that are hitting against the shoreline, well, maybe the little bit of the landscape may change a little bit. Maybe the way things shift around. Yeah, maybe that'll happen. But guess what? They'll still be hitting against the shoreline. There'll still be children to run and splash their feet. There'll still be families to laugh. There'll still be people with umbrellas and their beach chairs sipping lemonade. It'll still be happening because we do have a lot of things that don't change, like this. And isn't that wonderful? Isn't it wonderful that we could still go to the beach, look down? Now, of course, I do know. Please understand what I'm saying. I'm not treating the situation flippantly or uncaringly. Of course not. And I know there has to be safety and people are being safe on beaches and all that. Please understand the crux of what I'm trying to say. The sun will still shine, okay? The rain will still fall. The waves will still crash. The wind will still blow. These things will always continue to go on despite any challenges we have, because God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And our struggles do not negate his sovereignty and of who he is and the reasons that he has to do or allow things in this world. Now, I don't want to get into some big, deep theological debate here. All I'm trying to say is this. Go outside, enjoy the clouds, enjoy the sun, enjoy a rainstorm, enjoy these beautiful things. If you live near a beach or a lake or a pond, and you could just go out and see, or you live out in the woods and you could see deer or rabbits or anything, remember, they will be there and continue to be there, because some things are always there. Enjoy them, okay? And appreciate them. Now listen, I want you to go out and be a blessing to somebody today, okay? You may end up being the only one who is, so don't miss that opportunity. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's always a blessing for me. JeanneSigler. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. You'll be notified every time another Take Two is posted. Okay, have a wonderful, marvelous week, you guys. Enjoy, and I'll see you back here on Wednesday for Hump Day. And just think about this. Close your eyes and let this be your happy place today. I love you. I'll see you Wednesday. Bye-bye.